Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Zoetic, and I know it's been a long time since we've done this, but we are finally back with a new episode of Cooking with Zoetic.
Yeah, listen, really up in that kitchen, trying to find what's missing, but time keeps on slipping on my mission.
For today's recipe, we got something that's really basic, really simple. This is something that I got from my mom. She's been doing for a long time since I was a kid, and I just put my own little twist to it. Today we are making what we call calabasas. All right, now for anybody who doesn't know, calabasas just means squash in Spanish. So we got a nice little mixed vegetable here. I threw a little chicken in there to make it a little more hearty. Comes out more like a stew, and it's really good stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, so first off, we're gonna start with some sliced onion and chopped garlic. Go ahead and get that in the hot oil there, get a little color on there. Next up, I got some chopped and peeled green chili. I'm working with a little bit of bueno right here because I'm in Denver. I'm not back home where the good stuff is, unfortunately. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and add my mixture of squash and zucchini. Love those colors right there, and you wanna go ahead and toast them up, but you don't wanna toast them too much because you wanna keep a little bit of texture on them. You're still gonna add some liquid in there. We're gonna let it simmer. You don't want them to overcook and get mushy. All right, next we got some rotisserie chicken, shredded. This is almost a whole chicken, but not quite. Go ahead and break that on up. Next up, I have a bag of frozen corn. I like to do a mixture of yellow and white because I just like the flavors a little more. Next up, I'm gonna add a can of tomato sauce. What I did not film though was that I filled up the can again with water just to get a little bit of the extra that's in there and poured the rest of that in there as well. This is what I'm seasoning with: salt, pepper, garlic, onion, comino. That's it. So after we got it all seasoned up and everything stirred together, we're gonna put the cap on it, let it simmer for a good 10-15 minutes. All right, after that's simmered for a little while, we're gonna go ahead and put a little layer of cheese on there, put the cap back on, let it simmer for another 5-10 minutes. This is what we end up with. Beautiful stuff. Everything's incorporated, all that seasoning in there. Everything is together and hearty. Looks great. So we're just gonna put it in our bowl here, serve it like that. Some people like to put rice and beans, but just give a little tortilla on the side and I think you're good to go. Thank you everybody for tuning in once again to Cooking with Zoetic. Name Your Price is out everywhere now. Peace and blessings.